Well, the crowd really looking forward to these matches. It's time for the last 16.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The first frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
He's taking this on. That's a good opening red.
1.
He should have potted that.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1. 1.
The long pot's on, and he's going for it.
Kyron Wilson, 1. One.
Playing this with a lot of power.
In it goes.
Great cueing.
5.
This won't be easy.
Wonderful shot.
He couldn't have played that any better.
6. $12.
Looking to play this softly. Bad miss, and it could be very costly.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 12. 1. 6. 7. 11. 'Kyron Wilson, 11.
Tricky pot, no doubt.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
Well, he couldn't have played that any better. Superb positional shot.
1. Three.
He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket.
4.
This is no gimme.
That's a top shot. Outstanding potting.
Just look at that for a positional shot. Superb.
7. 8.
He's aiming for the left corner here. Great shot!
What a wonderful pot.
13. 14. 20.
So, this pot into the right corner. Tremendous shot.
Wonderful shot.
21. 26. 27.
'Long pot, right up his street. He'll be disappointed with that shot.
32. 'Ronnie O'Sullivan, 32.
'It's half a chance, but a chance nonetheless.
One.
This is really tricky.
Tremendous shot!
And the cue ball has finished very nicely.
8.
This red required.
No issues there.
And that effectively shuts out his opponent in this frame.
Down it goes.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
16.
'He's aiming to sink this into the right corner. Excellent shot.
17. 22.
Just the colours remaining on the table now.
24.
'Tough shot coming up. No problems with the rest there. Well played.
27.
'Well, it goes. Half a chance. What a fabulous pop that is.
31.
Playing this with plenty of power.
36.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner.
$42.
The rest won't make this any easier.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 42.
And that is the frame.
Thank you. The second frame, Kyron Wilson to break.
Not an easy one, but a half chance. No, not this time. Close, but a miss nonetheless. The safety battle continues.
One.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket.
Four.
He's tempted by this red. He's missed it!
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4. 1. 8. 9. 12. 13. Kyron Wilson, 13.
He's playing the pot here.
That's a great split. He'll be unlucky if he's not on anything here.
One.
He's looking to pot this into the right corner. Well, an excellent pot.
4. 5. 8. 9.
He's going for the left corner pocket. No problem there.
He really looks in fine form at the moment.
15.
The split looks good to me.
16.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
$21.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner? That's a top shot. Well played.
He seems full of confidence at the moment.
22.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket. That's an excellent pot.
He's right on top of his game at the moment.
27. $28. $35. $36.
Half a chance here.
Not the shot he was aiming for there. He really needs to tighten up on his positional play.
40.
Pace is very important here, and he doesn't want to underhit this. Well, he's got it. Great shot.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 40.
That's not the result he was looking for at all.
He's going for the right centre pocket here.
One.
Well, he's taking it on. Tremendous pot. Brilliant.
He'll be happy with that. Top shot.
4. Five. $12.
So, just the red required here.
No issues there.
That should be it. No real way for his opponent to win the frame now.
13.
That's ended up more awkward than he would have wanted.
20.
This looks pretty simple.
$21.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner. Nicely done.
24.
Just the colours now.
$26.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner. What a top shot that is.
29.
Well, he's playing this into the left middle pocket. That's a great pot.
$33.
He's looking to pop this into the right corner. Beautifully done.
38. $44.
Well, it goes. Half a chance. Great clearance. He'll be thrilled with that.
51. And the frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
That's the frame in the bag.
That's extended his lead, and this will be worrying for his opponent. Excellent safety shot. He's taking it on.
1. 8. 9.
High quality striking required here.
Kyron Wilson, 9.
He'll want this to drop into the centre pocket. Tremendous pot.
1.
Well, he lost control of the cue ball there. He's played that poorly.
3.
He's using the rest here, which makes it a little more challenging.
He's missed it.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 3. 1. Kyron Wilson, 1.
That's a poor shot, really.
1. 4,
Not easy with the rest.
5, 9,
Now, can he drop this into the right corner?
10, 17, 18, 25, 26, 33, 34, 38, 39, 44, 45, 50, 51, 58. Kyron Wilson, 58. Frame conceded. Frame, Kyron Wilson.
And now the frame is his.
Thank you, the fourth frame. Kyron Wilson to break. One.
Loose shot.
8. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 8.
Tough shot coming up.
1. Kyron Wilson, 1.
I can't see any problems here.
That's a poor shot.
One. 8. 9. 16. 17. 23.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
24.
He's lining this up into the right middle pocket.
26. 27. 29. 30. 37.
He's playing this into the right centre pocket.
38. 45. 46. 53. 54. 61. 62. 68. 69. 76. 77.
He's taking this yellow on.
79. 80. 84. 86. 89. 93. 98.
He just wants to slot this into the middle pocket.
Kyron Wilson, 98. Frame conceded. Frame, Kyron Wilson.
That is the frame.
Well, even Stevens at the moment, with neither player able to gain an advantage.
It's tight, isn't it? Just when you think one player is starting to dominate, there's an immediate comeback. Great stuff.
1.
That could be better.
8. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 8.
If he underhits this, it could end badly.
This is not easy.
What a wonderful pot.
Yes, he'll be very pleased with that shot. What can he do here?
1.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power. Well, that's a loose shot.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1. Kyron Wilson, 7. 1. 7. 8. 10. 11. 16. 17. 22. 23. 28. 29. 35. 36. 41. 42. 49. 50. 54. 55. 60. 61. 65. 66. 69. 71. 74. 78. 83. 89. 96. And the frame, Kyron Wilson.
And that is the frame. Well played.
Thank you. The 6th frame, Kyron Wilson to break.
This is a half chance.
Really nice opening, Red.
1.
This won't be easy. That's a really good split, and this is a real opportunity.
7.
This looks relatively easy. I'm pretty sure that's not the position he was intending.
8. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 8.
He's looking at this red to the corner.
Quality cueing there, really good.
1.
Well played.
8.
Well, he's taking the red on.
9.
Well, I'm not surprised he's taking on the long pot here.
14.
No more than half a chance here.
He'll be fuming about that.
15.
Not what he intended at all. He'll be annoyed with that.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 15. 1. 6. 7. 13. 14. 19. 20. 26. 27. 32. 33. 38. 39. 45. 46. 52. 53.
Just the pink ball now.
59. Kyron Wilson, 59. One. 4. 6. 9. 13. 18. 24. 31. And the frame, Kyron Wilson.
Well played to take that frame.
Well, that's a 2-frame lead now, and he's really starting to turn the screw on his opponent.
He's considering the simple escape route here.
Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 6.
He'll be playing this again. That's a great escape there.
He fancies this red. What a pop that is! Goodness me, that's a real cracker!
Superb cue ball control there. Ideal position.
1. Six.
Nice position on the black.
7.
He's left that a little bit more tricky than he would have liked.
14. 15.
Tricky shot here.
What a great pot!
Excellent positional play there. Inch perfect.
22. 23.
He's an expert long potter and he's taking this on. Tremendous shot.
28. 29.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket. Excellent pot.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
31.
Nicely done. Good position to take on this pink.
32. $38.
This isn't easy. Well played. That was made more difficult due to the rest being used.
39. $45.
Just wants this pot to drop into the pocket.
46.
Nicely onto a red.
52. $53.
He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket. Beautiful.
He's cueing extremely well here.
60.
This should be pretty straightforward. Decent position to take on a colour here.
61.
Black ball required.
Nicely done.
That should be it. No real way for his opponent to win the frame now.
68.
Decent position to take on a colour here.
69.
He's lining this one up to the middle pocket. That's a top shot.
76. $77.
Nicely positioned for the red.
84.
Well, it goes. Half a chance here.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 84. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Well played to take that frame.
Thank you, the 8th frame. Kyron Wilson to break.
Very tricky shot coming up.
That's an excellent opening red.
1.
He's played that very well.
8.
He just wants to slot this into the middle pocket.
9. 16. 17. 24. 25.
'Good split. That's really opened the table up here.
32.
'He's taking this on to the right middle. That's a beauty.
Oh, wonderful shot.
33.
'That's a good split. He's got a real chance here.
40. 41. 48.
'He's just looking to drop this in gently.
49.
'This isn't easy.
'Fabulous effort. That's a great pot.
Great positional shot. He'll be happy with that.
56.
'He's aiming for the left corner here.
57.
'This won't be easy.
59.
'What a great shot that is.
What about that for a positional shot? Perfect.
60.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket. And in it goes.
He's playing very well here.
62.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner. What a top pot that was.
Brimming with confidence and on a bit of a roll at the moment.
63.
Just this pink now.
No problem there.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
69. $70.
He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket. Down it goes.
75.
Gently does it.
$76. $82.
So, this pot into the right corner. Tremendous pot.
83. $90.
Tricky pot along the cushion here.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 90. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
That's the frame in the bag.
Well, no advantage after that last frame. This is close. Really close. Not an easy one, but a half chance. And he's missed that. He's going for the left corner pocket.
1.
He's playing for the right corner here.
8. 9. 14.
This needs to be played at the right pace.
15. 21.
Half a chance here. What a tremendous pot.
Position looks very good here. He's played that very well.
22.
Well, no surprises here with the long pot attempt.
27. 28. 34. 35. 42. 43. 49. 50. 57. 58. 63. 64.
And in it goes.
And that effectively shuts out his opponent in this frame.
70. 71. 76.
'Decent position to take on a colour here.
77.
'Nicely done.
82. 83. 90.
Well positioned for the green.
91.
Perfect cueing required for this shot. Well, you can't question his cue power after that shot.
96.
That's a fine snooker. Well played.
Kyron Wilson, 96. Frame conceded. Frame, Kyron Wilson.
And that is the frame.
So, he's nudged in front.
Thank you, the 10th frame. Kyron Wilson to break.
He's looking at this red. I'm not sure what happened there.
1.
This is not easy.
Fabulous effort. That's a great pot.
He'll be very happy with the position here.
8. Nine.
Lots of power on this shot. That split is not bad at all. Great opportunity.
16. Seventeen.
Well, that's left him a little awkward there.
24.
Nicely positioned for the black.
25. 32. 33. 40. 41.
'He just wants this to drop gently into the pocket. Excellent shot.
That could have finished a little better.
48.
This is being played towards the left middle pocket.
49. 56. 57.
'Really well played.
64. 65. 72.
'Important pot here. That's just magnificent.
And that effectively shuts out his opponent in this frame.
73.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
78.
'This is really tricky.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 78. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And that is the frame. Well played.
Well, there's nothing between these two players at the moment. A fascinating contest.
Yes, no obvious advantage at the moment. This is pretty close.
That's a poor shot. He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket.
That is a quality opening red.
1.
He's looking to pop this into the right corner. He's lost position here.
8. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 8.
This really is tricky.
That's really close, but not quite close enough.
One,
He's aiming for the left corner here.
3. 4. 9. Kyron Wilson, 9.
Well, he's taking it on.
One.
Very tricky shot coming up. Not really what he was intending. He lost position here.
3. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 3.
This is tough.
Brilliant shot.
Position looks pretty good to me.
1.
He's playing for the snooker here.
That's what he was going for, and he's played it well.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1.
Wow, he'll be thrilled with that.
1.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
I'm not sure what happened there, but that's a poor shot.
8. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 8.
He's taking on the long red to the corner. Excellent shot.
1. Five.
He's taking this red on.
That split is not bad at all. Great opportunity.
6.
Pace is key.
Down it goes.
Wonderful pot. Outstanding effort.
12.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
13.
No more than half a chance here. Excellent pot. Superb.
That's great cue ball control. Excellent position.
15.
He'll want this to drop into the centre pocket.
16. 21. 22.
He's looking to pop this into the right corner. That's a top shot. Well played.
Excellent cueing.
28. 29.
'This should be straightforward enough.
36.
'This is the key shot. If this goes in, you fancy him for the frame. Oh, wonderful shot.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
37.
In it goes.
That should be it. No real way for his opponent to win the frame now.
42.
So, this pot into the right corner. In it goes.
43.
Very nicely done.
49. 50.
It's half a chance, but a chance nonetheless. That's a top shot. Well played.
56.
Just the colours remaining. That's a great pot.
58. 61. 65.
It's half a chance, but a chance nonetheless. Great shot.
70.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner.
76.
Fantastic clearance. Brilliant.
'83. And the frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And now the frame is his.
Thank you, frame 12. Kyron Wilson to break.
He's taking the red on.
Impressive opening red.
1.
Not the best shot.
7.
He needs to be wary of underhitting this.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 7.
This is no gimme.
No, not quite. Pretty close though, but that won't provide any solace.
Pace is critical here.
1. 8. 9. 12. 13. 20. 21. 26. 27. 34. 35. 42. 43. Kyron Wilson, 43.
Tricky pot coming up.
Oh, fabulous shot.
1.
This isn't easy.
What a beauty.
6. 7. 14.
Pace is very important.
15.
So, this pot into the right corner. What a top shot that is.
22. 23.
'Well, he's taking it on. He's played that very well with the rest.
30.
Not easy with the rest.
Oh, that's a top quality shot with the rest. Not easy at all.
31. 36. 37. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 37.
Yes, he's taking the pot on. And what a beauty he's picked up there. Half a chance, and he's grabbed it with both hands.
He'll be happy with that. Top shot.
1.
Well, that's an unforced error.
3.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner. That hasn't really worked out at all.
5.
Well, I think he's going to attempt the swerve here.
Well, it was a really hard shot, and it hasn't worked out for him at all.
Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 5. Kyron Wilson, 4. 3, 7. 12. 18. 25. And the frame, Kyron Wilson.
That is the frame.
Honours even, and this is developing into a really tight match.
I agree. You can't really identify a clear favourite. It's just too close to call.
One. 8. 9. 16. Kyron Wilson, 16.
Well, it goes. Half a chance.
Not quite the split he wanted.
1.
This needs good striking here.
Stroked in beautifully.
7. 8.
'He's going for it. Brilliant. What a pot.
14. 15.
'He's aiming to sink this into the right corner. That's a beauty.
Really impressive cueing.
21. 22. 27. 28. 33.
'Not the shot he was aiming for there.
34.
'Tricky pot coming up.
That's just unbelievable. Brilliant.
He couldn't have played that any better.
38. 39.
'Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket.
Well, that'll annoy him.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 39. Kyron Wilson, 7. 1. 6. 7. 12. 13. 15. 16.
'Very well played.
21. 22. 29. 31. 34. 38. 43. 49. 56. And the frame, Kyron Wilson.
And now the frame is his.
Thank you, frame 14. Kyron Wilson to break.
Tricky shot here.
Great opening red.
1.
Aiming for the centre pocket here.
7.
He's aiming for the left corner here. Tremendous shot.
Simply wonderful.
8.
'Yeah, played it well.
13.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
14.
'This is really tricky.
16.
He's taking the red on. Brilliant. What a magnificent pot.
Excellent positional play there. Inch perfect.
17.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
$22.
Lots of power on this shot.
$23.
We know what a prolific long potter he is, so I'd assume he'd take this on.
28.
He's taking this red on.
Impressive shot with the rest.
$29.
Lining the blue ball up here.
Good split. That's really opened the table up here.
$34.
Half a chance here.
$35.
This really is tricky.
What a pot. Amazing.
Yes, he'll be very pleased with that shot. What can he do here?
37.
That's a shocker.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 37. 1. 6. 7. 14. Kyron Wilson, 14.
Well, he's taking it on. Wow, what a great pot that was.
Position looks very good here. He's played that very well.
1. Eight. Nine. $16. $17.
Well, I'm not surprised he's taking on the long pot here. Well, that's just outstanding. Superb pot.
22.
This is a key shot coming up here. No issues there.
And that effectively shuts out his opponent in this frame.
23.
A delicate touch required here.
29. 30.
'Foul, but irrelevant in this frame.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 30. Kyron Wilson, 7. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
That is the frame.
Well, this is developing into a very tight match. Both players refusing to give any ground here.
He'll be trying to reduce any risk with this shot.
Challenging pot along the cushion here.
One. 7. Kyron Wilson, 7.
That's not ended well. Tough shot, but not what he was hoping for.
1. 6. 7. 12. 13. 18. 19. 24. Kyron Wilson, 24.
He'll want fine control over the pace of this shot.
That's a poor shot. A really poor shot.
Touching ball, 1.
Well, no surprises here with the long pot attempt.
Kyron Wilson, 1.
He's going for the left corner pocket. No problem there.
1.
Well, he's managed the snooker. Let's see what happens here.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1.
Well, he's got out of the snooker, but it looks like he's left an opportunity here.
1.
This is no gimme.
Outstanding pot. That's right out of the top drawer.
3. 4. 11.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
That's a good split. He's got a real chance here.
12. 19. 20. 27.
'Nicely onto the black.
28. 35. 36. 43.
'Position looks good for a colour.
44.
I think he's lost position here.
51.
'He's got the snooker.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 51.
That's beautifully judged.
He fancies this red. And he's missed it!
Very tricky shot coming up.
He really doesn't want to overhit this. He's taking this on. What a magnificent pot that is!
Not really the level of control he was after there. Lost the cue ball a little.
1.
He's playing for the right corner here. That's an excellent pot.
He's finished a bit awkward here.
7.
Yellow required.
Nine.
Very well judged shot there.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 9. Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4.
Well, he's playing on here.
Three. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 3. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And that is the frame.
Thank you, frame 16. Kyron Wilson to break.
This is no gimme.
1.
Well played. Good safety there.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1.
He's looking at this red. Close, but not quite.
Tough shot coming up.
Oh, so close. He needed some luck there, and he didn't get it.
One. 8. 9. 14. 15. 20. 21. 25.
It's half a chance, but a chance nonetheless.
26, 32, 33, 39,
Just wants this pot to drop into the pocket.
40, 47, 48, 54, 55, 59, 60, 65, 66, 73, 74, Kyron Wilson, 74. One. Eight.
The yellow is on.
9.
Yeah, he's failed to get the snooker here.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 9. Frame conceded. Frame, Kyron Wilson.
That's the frame in the bag.
Thank you, frame 17. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
He's got the cue ball in a great position. He just wants to ensure he gets this cue ball tight to the cushion with the shot.
This isn't easy. Really nice opening red.
1.
He's taking this on to the right middle. That's a top shot.
Quality cueing there, really good.
7.
Playing this with plenty of power. Nicely onto the colour.
8. $15. $16.
Played it well.
23.
He's looking at the pot into the left centre.
24.
Doesn't want to overhit this.
30.
Tricky pot, no doubt.
That was no more than a half chance, but he made it look simple. Great stuff.
That's great cue ball control. Excellent position.
$38. $39.
Nicely played.
46. $47.
Nicely played onto a red.
50.
Perfect pace required for this shot.
51.
He's played that very well.
58. $59. 66.
Needs to strike this well.
In it goes! What a shot!
67.
This is a critical shot here. In it goes.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
74.
He's looking at the pot into the left middle. What a top pot that was.
75.
Playing this with a lot of power.
Nicely done.
78. $79.
He's going for it. What a pot!
$86.
He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket. Excellent pot.
87. $94.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
Great shot.
95.
He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket.
What a century. Well played.
101.
He's going for the left corner pocket. Well, an excellent pot.
102. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 102. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Well played to take that frame.
Thank you, frame 18. Kyron Wilson to break.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket. That's a good opening red.
1.
He's lining this up into the left centre pocket. Beautifully done.
Great cueing there.
7. Eight.
That's a great split. He'll be unlucky if he's not on anything here.
14.
He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket. Beautiful.
Great technique, superb cueing.
15. $21.
Nicely onto the black.
22. $29.
He's aiming for the left corner here. And in it goes.
He's playing very well here.
30.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner? Nicely done.
Great cueing.
37.
Pace is key.
38.
We know what a prolific long potter he is, so I'd assume he'd take this on.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
45.
Position looks good for a colour.
46. $52.
This is really tricky.
Brilliant. Simply brilliant.
Superb cue ball control there. Ideal position.
53.
Nicely positioned for the red.
58.
No real problem here.
$59.
Played it well.
66.
This should be straightforward enough.
$67.
So, just this blue required.
What a shot that is.
That should be it. No real way for his opponent to win the frame now.
72. $73.
He's an expert long potter and he's taking this on. Oh, that's right out of the top drawer.
80.
This won't be easy. Great recovery shot.
81.
Lots of power on this shot.
What a top shot that is.
86. 87. 94.
No more than half a chance here.
95.
'Tricky pot coming up.
Well, that's just outstanding. Superb pot.
Decent position to take on a colour here.
98.
'What a brilliant century.
104.
Just the colours left now.
106. 109. 113. 118. 124.
'What a clearance. Amazing.
131. And the frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And that is the frame. Well played.
2 frames ahead, and he's starting to build some momentum here.
Thank you, frame 19. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
This is a challenging shot along the cushion. Great opening red.
1.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power. Would you believe it?
Eight. 'Ronnie O'Sullivan, 8. Touching ball.
Tricky safety coming up.
One.
Tricky pot, no doubt.
What a fabulous pot that is.
He'll be very happy with the position here.
6.
Yes, he's taking the pot on. Oh, that's right out of the top drawer.
Well, he couldn't have played that any better. Superb positional shot.
7.
Very nicely done.
11. Twelve.
This is really tricky.
What a beautiful pot that is.
And the cue ball has finished very nicely.
15. Sixteen.
Playing this with plenty of power.
Excellent shot.
He really looks in fine form at the moment.
19.
Looking to play this softly.
20.
Tough shot coming up.
Great pot.
Just look at that for a positional shot. Superb.
25.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
26.
Half a chance here. Fabulous pot.
Great positional shot. He'll be happy with that.
28.
Well, he's lost the cue ball a touch. Would have wanted that under better control, really.
29.
He's looking for the pot into the right middle.
$34. $35. $40.
He's tempted by this red. And in it goes.
Simply wonderful.
41.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket. Great shot!
He's right on top of his game at the moment.
48. 49.
Just the blue ball required here.
We know he's blessed with great cue power, and that's a great example of what he can do.
And that means no way back in this frame for his opponent.
54.
Doesn't want to overhit this.
55. 62. 63. 70.
'This looks pretty simple.
71. 78. 79.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
86. 'Ronnie O'Sullivan, 86. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And that is the frame.
Thank you, frame 20. Kyron Wilson to break.
Tricky pot coming up.
One.
This will need good cueing.
Beautiful striking.
7. 8.
'Yeah, played it well.
15.
'A delicate touch required here. Magnificent pot.
Position looks pretty good to me.
16. 18.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
19.
Not an easy one, but a half chance. Oh, that's right out of the top drawer.
What about that for a positional shot? Perfect.
25.
He's fortunate there.
26.
So, this pot into the right corner. No issues there.
Quality cueing there. Really good.
31. $32. $37.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket. In it goes.
Great cueing there.
38.
Aiming for the right centre here. Beautifully done.
Really impressive cueing.
44. $45.
Yes, he's taking the pot on. Beautiful pot.
And the cue ball has finished very nicely.
51. $52. $58. $59.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
$64.
Just this red needed. Excellent pot.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
65.
Aiming for the centre pocket here.
71.
Well played. That was made more difficult due to the rest being used.
72.
Playing this with a lot of power.
Down it goes.
78.
Position looks good for a colour.
79. $86.
This should be pretty straightforward. Nicely onto the colour.
87. 93.
No real problem here.
94.
'What a century that is.
100.
Just the colours to go.
102.
'Now, can he drop this into the right corner?
105.
'This isn't easy.
109.
'This is really tricky.
114.
He's taking this on.
Great cueing.
120.
He's lining the black up.
And that completes a brilliant clearance. Fantastic play.
127. And the frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Well played to take that frame.
Thank you, frame 21, Ronnie O'Sullivan to break. One. 4. 5. 12. Kyron Wilson, 12.
He's going for it.
The split looks good to me.
One. 8.
'This really is tricky.
Brilliant, brilliant pot.
9. 15. 16.
'Well, I think he's lost position here.
22.
This is a half chance.
23.
This is no gimme.
Brilliant pot. Outstanding. They don't come much better than that.
Great positional shot. He'll be happy with that.
29. $30. $36. $37. $44. $45. $52. $53.
Long pot. Right up his street. Well, he lost control of the cue ball there. He'll be annoyed with that.
58.
Well, he's taking the red on. What a tremendous pot!
He'll be very happy with the position here.
59.
That's a beauty.
Wonderful pot. Outstanding effort.
66.
Just the red required.
So close, but he's missed it. That'll annoy him.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 66. 1. 7. 8. 15. Kyron Wilson, 15.
He looks like he's trying to get the cue ball tight on the cushion here. He's gone in off.
Foul. Kyron Wilson, 4.
He just needs this red. Nicely done.
That effectively removes any chance of a comeback in this match.
1.
Yes, he's taking the pot on.
That's just given him a whiff of a chance to get back into this frame.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1. Kyron Wilson, 7. 1, 6. 8. 11. 15.
Nicely done. Good position to take on this pink.
20. 26. 33. And the frame, Kyron Wilson.
That's the frame in the bag.
Thank you, frame 22. Kyron Wilson to break.
Looking to run this along the cushion.
That is a quality opening red.
1.
He's playing for the right corner here. Well, an excellent pot.
Excellent cueing.
8. 9. 16. 17.
He just wants this to drop gently into the pocket.
24.
'Nicely onto the colour.
25.
'Very well played.
32.
'Gently does it.
33. 40.
'Lots of power on this shot.
That's a fabulous pot.
Just look at that for a positional shot. Superb.
41.
'Well, it goes. Half a chance here. What an excellent pot that is.
What about that for a positional shot? Perfect.
44.
He's going for the left centre here.
He'll be disappointed with that.
45.
Very tricky shot coming up.
Wow, what a pot that is.
He'll be happy with that. Top shot.
51.
'Decent position to take on a colour here.
52. 59.
He just wants to slot this into the middle pocket.
60. 67.
Just the red required here. No problem there.
That should effectively remove any ideas his opponent may have of a comeback.
68.
That's a really good split, and this is a real opportunity.
75. 76. 83.
Playing this with plenty of power.
That's a top shot. Outstanding potting.
84.
'Nicely played.
91. 92. 99.
'He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket. Amazing century.
100.
The long pot's on, and he's going for it.
Simply wonderful.
105.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner. What a top pot that was.
106.
So, this pot into the right corner.
112.
Only the colours remaining. Great pot.
114.
Tricky pot coming up.
Unbelievable pot.
117.
He's aiming for the left corner here. Tremendous shot.
$121.
He's lining this one up to the middle pocket.
$126. $132.
Well, it goes. Half a chance here. That completes a brilliant clearance. Very impressive.
139. Frame and match, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
That takes him into the quarterfinals. Well played.